Hey, what's up? I'm gonna try to make this short. Thank you for joining. Look, Wandavision is starting to be very entertaining. I'm waiting for every episode to start. I'm in the age group where I remember watching reruns of I Love Lucy and Leave It to Beaver. Well, I didn't watch Honeymooners or anything like that, but I got the premise of the first episode in that sitcom era. Definitely the premise of the 70s and 60s and all that stuff. And definitely the 80s, because that was my era. I understood that was Family Ties as soon as it came on. You know what I'm saying? Alex P. Keaton, we fucked with dude. But wow, I'm ranting in favor of WandaVision, and yet I still feel like stop bullshitting with us. Excuse my lingo, but stop messing with us, MCU. Pietro gotta answer these questions. Who does he think he is? Go ahead and did you see him sidestep her question when they were walking and starting the Halloween trick or treat? He had her talking about some. Oh, I see you're testing me. Well, tell me why do you look different? He don't really answer. He deflects. No, and she just going with it. And you know what I'm saying? I love that they did that, and yet it fucking boils my blood. No, Red Widow or whatever your name is, Scarlet Witch, tell him he better say something. He better tell us something because especially since they're messing with our spider senses here in the real world, the viewers, we're sitting up here and like even Dorsey, a fictional character, is knowing that this ain't the right Pietro. She's admitting it, but us here in the real world, we're saying not only is he not the accurate Quicksilver, but he's also the Fox, which has been covered 10 million times. He's also the X-Men Fox Universe Quicksilver Pietro. That's why you can't let him get away with that, Wanda Witch. Tell him he better say something now. You hear me? Then come on, MCU. Y'all finna let Vision boss up on her. Tell her he ain't finna stick around. Oh, I got a patrol. Shit, that's how a husband go fuck his mistress. Just tell the wife, yeah, I got a spade game with Hector and the fellas. But this is our way. This is our anniversary. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You know, duty calls. What? And she was like, I see he ain't bullshitting. I see it ain't nothing I can do. She just let him go. That's cool. You ain't gonna stop him. But come on now. You just be like out of sight, out of mind, and you even your kids reflected that y'all going through something ever since he got hip, that this ain't the real world. So even though you're clearly disgruntled, Scarlet Witch, you still out of sight, out of mind when he stands up to you and tells you what he ain't gonna do. He ain't gonna trick or treat with the kids. Then Pietro, back to him, he's stepping right in, acting like, oh, I got the answer to everything. Come on now. I feel disrespected for the homegirl Scarlet Witch. That Pietro coming in acting like motherfucker just finna rock with him. I'ma need Pietro to come in and be a little saddened, a little distraught that he's been yanked over here to this new dimension. Can he tell her like, I gotta go find Wolverine or something to let her know that he had a life before this and she yanked him from that? He got close to it, but he ain't followed through. But anyway, like I say, this rant is really in favor because my excitement proves that I'm enjoying this, even though it's boiling my blood. Dorsey gets sucked in. Everybody already talking about she's gonna have superpowers, and that truthfully was my first thought because she made it clear that she realizes that Monica Rambeau has got superpowers now. when she tried to warn her about you can't go back in the bubble because I'm looking at your DNA and your DNA is cosmic. She didn't say those words, but come on. You know what I'm saying? We see what direction they going in with that. So, of course, every like-minded person, when they seen this, they went right to the internet and said, oh, she's going to either have cancer or have superpowers. And because she's a favorite character, probably going to have superpowers. I'm not on board with that for one reason, even though that did cross my mind at first. Y'all just gonna negate that the whole damn picnic got sucked in. It wasn't just Dorsey. It was her and all of the other members of Sword and Shield and New Jersey PD and the coffee makers, the assistants, the roadies, every motherfucking body that's there got sucked in. You know what I'm saying? What they finna be? So you just finna have everybody turn it. Oh, you or MCU is gonna be that Andre. Excuse my language, and just make her the super person, and all them be regular. And speaking of the people sucked into the bubble, we're on episode 6 now. And can somebody please tell me where the fuck is the beekeeper? So he's just gonna get sucked in, disappear, and nobody. She rewinded it. I get that, but you mean to tell me she wiped him out of existence? She ain't wiped nobody else out of existence, but he hasn't shown up at all. Now Pietro came out of the blue saying he got sucked over. He don't know how. Could Pietro be the beekeeper? And she turned Monica's outfit into the outfit she wanted it to be. Can she also do that with a random person who comes in willy-nilly? Because, you know what I'm saying, subconsciously, I guess Monica proved that subconsciously Wanda probably knew that Monica had entered the bubble, but she considered her an ally instead of a threat. So she didn't let her radar, her antennas go up and kick old girl out. But the Bumblebee person, that shield agent that was turned into a Bumblebee person, beekeeper, she felt some type of way, and all we saw was the rewind. That's cool. But I thought by episode 6, and that was like episode 3, I thought like episode 6 we would have got a little bit of a hint on who the hell he is, or at least where the hell he went. Because he did have a name in the credits. Instead of him just being random, they gave him like a straight name. So you know what I'm saying? Like, he was meant to be known, don't it seem like? So like I say, these are favorable rants of WandaVision. Let Vision die. He gets out the bubble. I love that she was smart enough to not chase after him and try to pull him in, that she just expanded the bubble. What an intelligent move to make. Thank you, writers, for making her intelligent enough to do that instead of some old unbelievable, I grabbed him right before his last piece of cake made it through the bubble, and now I'm able to save him. She did it the smart way. However, I'm gonna need him to die when he do that. Before they catch him, before his son spider senses tingle, and he let Wanda, which is sad that your son, who has only been around for a day or two, is picking up this shit and you not. But maybe because you controlling such a mass amount of spirits, maybe, you know what I'm saying, you can't. Because it would have took too much out of you to monitor that. But at the same time, he made it out that bubble. Now, reason I'm ranting on that is because he didn't all the way break apart and disintegrate before she extended the bubble. He sort of was still like alive as she expanded the bubble. I felt like it should have been an instant break apart. Like, I think as soon as made it through that bubble. He should have. For instance, Monica came in with bloop. She sucked in right away. You know what I'm saying? Even the Asian that turned into the beekeeper, he came through with ease of access. Um, Vision is just as powerful as her if you really think about it, and she came out with no problem. But he's up here got to stretch and fight. Even the motherfucking dude, the general dude, he like, whoa, he really wants to come out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him out, let him die. The movie could still have been interesting with him have passed away. Now the crumbling would have started. You know what I'm saying? It looks like, unfortunately, folks, we're gonna have a standoff with him and her. And even though I like Vision as a character, and I definitely like Paul Bettany or whatever his name is, I think I slept on him as an actor in his previous Vision roles. This dude is knocking it out the ballpark. I think he is an excellent European actor because he has that accent. I believe it's natural. I don't know if it's British or uh, Australian or anything like that because sometimes I have to hear them in the right setting to know if a foreigner what actual area of Europe a person can be from. So you know what I'm saying? Forgive me for that. But I think he is a great actor. I don't want him to go, but I also don't want this old we're gonna turn bread into baskets type stuff. I don't want the unbelievable stuff as much as we can avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Let that man die if he'd have made it that far. Or let her catch up to him before he gets that far. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm okay with it. And I definitely really don't need no standoff between him and Wanda. Let the real villain expose themselves. That's the standoff I want to see. Vision is dead. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I think he's an excellent character for the MCU, for the Avengers program. I had no idea about Vision until he appeared in Age of Ultron, and I didn't even care for him then. I was like, who is this obscure as comic book character they done pulled out? Vision? But you know what I'm saying? That was me not being up on speed on him. Paul Bettany has really done a great acting job. But that's either here or there. This rant was supposed to be favorable. I lingered on a little longer than I wanted. I hope everybody understand that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to share my thoughts. This is WandaVision, and this is an hour after it fucking aired. Like, please forgive me for not being Tom Brokaw or Walter Concrete on a breakdown of a comic book TV show. You don't have to just listen to mine. Listen to mine and the other people's. We all have, good tidbits to add to it. It's exciting, and that's all. I just wanted to share my excitement. Before I leave, though, let's get these answers. You can answer these questions and still have other events happen in the movie. You don't have to make everything be Michael Corleone at the end of Godfather, where he just goes down the line taking care of all the debts people owe him, killing all the people that betrayed them one by one. He ties all the knots. This don't have to be there. You can tie these knots up now and finish up with different scenarios. You know what I'm saying? This can be so much. You know what I'm saying? It's got the feeling that all the questions will be answered on the last day. And that's exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Endgame, that's where Endgame suffered. As I looked at it for the second time, finally, Endgame was not that bad. Even though it felt slow paced in the theater, it actually was a decent little addition. But all the knots had to be tied that were opened up previous to it. So, you know what I'm saying? It dragged it out. I don't want that to happen with WandaVision. But other than that, though, it's cool. It's cool. And if Agnes, wait a minute, let's talk about Agnes and Bert or whatever his name is. Junkyard Dog, the black dude with the monster mohawk this time, the one that was cutting the border, the wall. What's up with them acting like they hip but not hip? What's up with Wanda letting them act like they hip and not, you know what I'm saying, and not responding to it? Just like, okay, like at least show us that you're concerned that they're catching on, Wanda, because it's making it feel like that won't ever be addressed. That's what I'm worried about. It's starting to seem like Agnes would never be addressed properly, or the other people that are hip. Cause like the dude at the computer job talking about emails and letter openers and stuff. Yeah, he spoke from the heart when Vision took him off the radar, but at the same time, he's going along with the program otherwise. Agnes and Herb or whatever, they not going with the program. They going with the program, but they letting them know like we hip. We understand you running this show, but we just, you know what I'm saying, we just letting you know that we are hip. Answer these questions. Make Wanda check them. Like, is you with me or is you not? But other than that, man, I can't wait for the next episode. Everybody stay up, stay tuned, and guarantee as soon as episode 7 air, man, I'm gonna be right back to tell y'all about it. And while I'm happy that Pietro's here, and it's the X-Men Pietro, but now that you did that, don't make it to where, oh, we just cast him just because he was a fan favorite. Make it matter. Let's please have him say, hey, I know Wolverine. You get what I'm saying? I know Beast. I know Mystique. Woopty Womp. I know Cyclops. Let her know, motherfucker. Oh, we do our thing too. Oh, you been saving the world? Oh, so have we. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope. Peace, love, subscribe.